otherwise professional job. Now the floor needs 2 clean water rinses to wash away residue. Use a clean standard mop and bucket and wringer and thoroughly rinse the floor. Allow the floor to dry. For the second rinse, use a microfiber mopping system and rinse the floor again to remove any remaining residue. Allow floor to dry. Check that the floor has been properly rinsed by running the palm of your hand across the surface. If a white powder appears, the floor is not properly rinsed and the floor finish will not adhere to the surface. If this is the case, you will have to rinse the floor again. Do a final inspection of the entire area to be sure it is clean, dry, and free of stripping flaws. To clean up, remove floor pad from machine and soak it in stripping solution to help remove embedded old finish. Wipe down the floor machine and cords to remove stripping solution residue. Remove tape, plastic drop cloths, and walk-off mats that were put in place for the stripping operation. Dispose of in a trash receptacle. Return remaining equipment and supplies to their proper location. Remove personal protective equipment and wash your hands. There are quite a few steps to floor stripping, so let's review. Mop on stripping solution in a workable area. Allow solution sufficient dwell time for the chemicals to begin to break down the old finish. Scrub edges and corners by hand. Scrub the rest of the area with the floor machine. Use a wet-dry vacuum to remove soiled solution. Rinse with cool, clean water and let dry. Rinse again with cool, clean water and let dry. And check for residue. The purpose of applying finish to hard floors is to provide a protective coating and improve its appearance. Floor finish protects the floor and fills pores and inconsistencies on the floor surface, as well as provides skid resistance. You will need the following equipment and supplies for this process. Microfiber mopping system, heavy-duty plastic liners, floor hazard signs, high-quality floor finish, clean lint-free or microfiber cloths, personal protective equipment. Remember to review material safety data sheets and put on your personal protective equipment. Place floor hazard signs in strategic locations. Wet finish should not be walked upon. Before you start, here are a few finishing tips. Plan ahead. Have all necessary equipment and supplies available before you start to minimize additional trips to the storage area. It is important to apply thin coats to allow the leveling agents in the finish to work properly. The first and last coats of floor finish are applied up to the baseboard or edges. The middle finish coats should be kept 6 or 8 inches away from the baseboard or edges to minimize buildup in these low-traffic areas. To successfully apply floor finish, the floor must be clean and dry. Line the bucket to be used for the finish with a heavy-duty trash liner. This helps prevent contamination of the finish and makes cleanup easier. Pour finish into the bucket. Keep a damp cloth handy to wipe up spills as they occur. Position finish bucket at the starting point. Always keep the bucket near your immediate work area. We recommend using a microfiber mopping system for finish application. Keep in mind that the mop should only be used for this purpose. Apply finish to the floor in a uniform thin coat using the saturated mop. Thin coats will dry more evenly than thick coats and achieve better leveling. Outline a workable area. Fill in outlined area with a fluid figure-8 pattern, overlapping so as not to miss any areas. If finish touches the baseboards, Wipe clean immediately. Allow floor finish time to dry. Average unassisted drying time is 15 to 40 minutes, depending upon product, humidity, and air circulation. Keep doors and windows closed to prevent the wet finish from becoming contaminated. We recommend that you apply at least 4 and no more than 5 thin coats of finish to a freshly stripped floor in any one session. After the final coat of finish has dried, return furnishings to their proper location. Touch up any scratches caused by replacing furniture. If using a microfiber mopping system, rinse all parts in hot water and launder the mop head following manufacturer's recommendations. Remove heavy-duty liner with remaining floor finish from bucket. Dispose of according to established procedures. Clean and put away all equipment. Put away floor hazard signs when the floor finish has dried. Remove personal protective equipment and wash your hands. Let's review. Apply finish coats in uniform thin coats. Outline an area with the mop. Fill in outlined area with a fluid figure 8 pattern. Overlap so as not to miss any areas. Apply the first and last coats up to the edges or baseboard. Keep middle finish coats 6 to 8 inches away from edges or baseboard to minimize buildup. And allow floor finish time to dry. Let's recap the key tasks of hard floor maintenance. Daily dust mopping removes surface dust, dirt, sand, and other debris. Daily wet mopping removes water-soluble stains and soil. Burnishing removes soil, heel and scuff marks, and creates a brilliant shine. Scrubbing is a fast and economical way to remove a portion of the top layer of floor finish, which contains the majority of the soil, heel marks, and dirt deposits. Stripping floors removes all traces of old finish in preparation for applying new floor finish. And finally, finishing hard floors provides a protective coating, adds skid resistance, and improves appearance. Remember, your work will be checked by your client and the Janiking support staff. If you do a good job, everyone benefits. As stated at the beginning of training, brilliant floors are an important element in client satisfaction. The client's tenants and the general public put their stamp of approval or disapproval on the way our floors look. That's important. Our opportunities to service new buildings will grow only if we maintain the highest standards.